Go to stream. Am I live? I've got a note. Sorry, I'm just staring at the screen. There's a note saying the broadcast was deleted, but it's saying I'm live. Guys, am I here? Am I live? Oh, it's saying it's deleted from the group. I'm live. Okay, so anybody that was watching from the group, I'm going to have to share it. Sorry, guys, that would be really weird. I was just staring at the screen when I went live. I'm really sorry. I'm meant to be broadcasting in 2 places at once. And so I'm just going to share this into the group. Where's my group gone? Yeah, for some reason, so that should be sharing hopefully now in the group. So this was meant to be live on my business page and in the group. And for some reason, I've just had an alert that it's been deleted from the group. But I think I'm still live on my business page. So I've just shared it into the group. If there's anybody watching from the group, if you could let me know. So it should have shared in there now. But yeah, I don't know what that was all about. Technology, guys. It's just, it'll always get us. Things don't always go right, but that's okay. How are we all? I'm actually here to talk to you about some updates, some cool updates that are coming regarding emojis. I'm going to show you all of that. And so they're coming. I'll share all that information with you. An update that is already live, a new tool on Facebook, which may affect some of you that do Facebook advertising. And there's also a new sort of desktop rollout, which is, people are beta testing it at the moment. So I just want to show you what that looks like. So I've got a few graphics for you today. So hopefully those of you that were going to be watching from the free group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, that you've been able to tap in through the shared video now. Thank you, Olive. You're in the group now. Oh, that's a weird sort of format. I've changed the format of how your comments show up. So let me know if you like the old way or the new way in how your sort of comments show up. So if we've not met before, my name is Helen Martin. I've got another alert. What are you doing to me, StreamYard? Go away. I'm just going to click off that. So StreamYard is distracting me with messages about my sort of deleted posts. So if we haven't met before, my name is Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain. That's the meaning of the hat. So I am the captain of the awesome online crew community that we have here, which is entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, those in MLM, network marketing, anybody with a home-based business that wants to leverage social media with modern online strategies to grow their business. So the last thing we ever want to do in our business is convince anybody to buy anything off us or do a real hard sell. We really want to achieve attracting people to us on social media. So that's what we do here. But obviously social media moves very, very fast. There's lots to learn. There's always changes, particularly Facebook, if that's your main platform. There's, lots of things to keep up with. And today's video is about that. There's some new things coming. There's some new things here. So I'm going to share 3 things with you today and give you some insight around that. So welcome. Certainly let us know if you are new to our community so we can give you a special shout out. And apologies to those that were meant to be watching from this live stream from my business page. It's been shared into the group now. So Olive said we're all good, I think. Hello, Lynn. I don't like this format. It's too small. I think I might change it back. Hello, Michael. How are you? Good to see you here. At least it doesn't cover as much as the screen, I guess. Let me know. What do you think about the old format or the new format regarding the comments that are coming up? Hello, Katrina. We've got Adita. How are you? Good to see you on. Hello, Heather. Hello, Shauna. Yes, I'm live. I'm going to love to see the beginning of this video because I'm literally just staring at the screen going, what is going on? Because I didn't think I was live at all. but obviously I was. Hey, Enza, how are you? Hi, Carol. It probably looked a little bit weird. Hello, Brittany, how are you? We've got Nikki on as well. Matthew, good to see you on. I've been around for a while. I have all the emojis and all the other stuff. Cool. New format doesn't cover the whole screen. Hard to read. Okay, cool. So I might change back to the older format on the next broadcast. So just testing. Hey, Julian, good to see you on. Good evening from the US. Yes, it's daytime in my part of the world and evening for some of you others in different parts of the world. I like the olders. I can't read what's up on the screen. I wonder if I can, I don't know if I can do that while I'm live. Let me check. Oh, I can. There we go. So if I go back to comments now, we'll pick on Julian again. There you go. So is that easier to read, guys? I'm presuming it's a little bit easier to read, and because it's the white and not the black. Yeah, like the olders can't read what's that's okay. Cool. So hello, Sean. How are you? Good to see you guys all on, and well done for those of you that have started the 21-day online crew video challenge. How does it feel to get day one underneath your belt? So we've got lots of people that are participating in that free video challenge. It's not too late to jump on, although the official start date is January 30th. You could do it in your own 21 days. You could start on day 2 or 3. If you want to participate, the link is on my website, which you can find here. HelenMartinOnline.com. So there's a link to the free group over there. Okay. So what's coming? So I don't know if you've heard, but there are 117 new emojis that have been approved. So I don't know if you know this, but there's actually like an emoji sort of creation group. And when they approve new emojis, so they've approved 117, I'll show you a graphic in a moment, then like Facebook and Twitter and whoever else, they've got about 6 months to do what they need to do to then develop them. So when I say there's new emojis, they're not here yet. Don't go looking for these that I'm going to show you on the screen because they're not there yet. They've been approved by, what's the group called? I wrote it down. Unicode Consortium. So there is a Unicode Consortium that are in charge of emojis. Oh, and just a little tidbit. I don't know if you guys know this. I certainly didn't know this, but emojis were created by mistake in Japan, apparently. And in Japan, any of you guys know this? Tell me if it's true or not, because I don't know. Apparently, they don't, in their language, they don't have a difference between singular and plural. So the technical term for emojis is just always emoji. There's never an S on it. I won't stop saying it because it's inbuilt in me. It's a habit now. But apparently we're not meant to say emojis. We're just only ever meant to say emoji. Didn't know that. Did you guys know that? Did you know there's no difference between singular and plural apparently in Japan? But yeah, apparently they were a mistake. And what do you think about emojis? Do you use them or don't you? I'd love to hear your thoughts around them. Because people have varied opinions of emojis and people are told some really weird things about emojis. I bet someone watching this broadcast or the replay has been told, don't use emojis in your copy, in your text, in your post. Those of you doing Facebook ads, don't use them in the ads because it's going to reduce, the effectiveness of your ad and all of that. Like, what have you been told? I'd be interested to know. Facts are, though, the facts are, if you do use emojis, they actually increase reactions and engagement. So that's important for you guys to know. The whole purpose of emojis, and you're using them now, like we've got them for our community. Who's put them down? Olive's normally done it for me. Where are you, Olive? I'll scroll back up. Who's got the emojis for all of them in our community? Who's a life member? Michael's got it. Okay. So we use emojis in our community. The palm tree is just our community here. The cruise ship is, identifying those people in my online crew coaching community. The people with the cruise ship emoji are those people. Like, let me know you're here, guys. Put the cruise ship down. The fish is the emoji for our free group. So if somebody puts the fish down, I know they're in my free group. And the anchor is for those that are life members of my coaching community. So I know Michael here. What are you doing to me, StreamYard? It looks like this broadcast was deleted on Facebook. To stream from Facebook. Okay, go away. Hopefully I'm still live. The clock's still ticking and there's people here and commenting. So I'm presuming I'm still live. I'll keep going. So, yeah, the anchor is that Michael's a life member of, our coaching community. So we can use symbols to emphasize and have understanding around something. Like I know from the symbols where you guys are in my community. And the good thing about emojis is it emphasizes emotion. So you can use them in messages, especially if you're got some kind of tone that you think might be misinterpreted. If you put a love heart at the end of it or a smiley face with 2 love hearts or something like that, you can get around the fact that you might think, oh, I hope they don't misinterpret this message because that's not what I'm trying to say. You can emphasize emotion around emojis. Honestly, with Facebook ads, any of you doing advertising, they are good to use, but you don't want to overuse emojis. You don't want to use like 3 or 4 emojis at the end of a sentence in a Facebook ad. You just want to use 1, maybe 2, because people understand what a picture means. People are visual before they'll understand the written word. So if you put a smiley face in a message to me, or a love heart, or a thank you, like gratitude or something like that, I know where you're coming from, and vice versa. Like I use emojis with people as well. So it can help emphasize a certain emotion and take people on a journey with you emotionally, and people react on emotion. That's just part of the marketing world that you guys need to understand. People react on emotion. People buy things because they think it's going to help them. People honestly don't care about your thing, whatever it is, the thing that you're selling, whether it's a digital thing or a physical thing or a product or a shake or a whatever it is. People don't care about that. They care about what the thing brings them. So people react on emotions, they buy on emotions, they become a lead on emotions. So when we can trigger those emotions, then it can help us in our marketing. So emojis can actually help in that process. Okay, just checking. So what are you guys are saying? So Mani says, I use them a lot. Carol uses them when she remembers. Brittany, I love emojis. Olive uses emojis, like them. Charlene uses them all the time. Using emoji and copy and social media, ratings go up. Facebook love emoji. We just don't want to overdo the emoji. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? So the stats that I read about this, quote, not my data, reactions go up by 50%. So what I mean by reaction is a like, a love, a reaction of some sort can go up 50% when you use emojis. And responses, so somebody actually responds to something, comments on something, then they go up by 33%. So there's the deal on emojis. Emojis are not a bad thing. If anyone's ever told you emojis are a bad thing, it's simply not true. Statistical data tells us that it actually increases reactions and responses. Okay, so there's sort of the lowdown on emojis. I want to show you a graphic of the new, and I got to admit, some of them seem a bit weird. But I'll show you them if you haven't seen them yet. This is the graphic. So I'm just going to put this in front of my face. This will just cover my face in a second. Okay, these are the new, there's actually, you may not think it, but there is 117 emojis on that picture there. Where am I? Hi guys. I'll just talk through the picture. I could probably do that, but then that's going to make it, oh no, I can't do that. Okay, I'll stick to that. So, I mean, there's already a sad face one, but the tear is on the other side. There's some Christmassy ones. There's some veil ones with different genders. There's like a milkshakey one, a capsicum for whatever reason. We've got some animals in there, some more, bugs and things like that. We've got roller skates. We've got a thong. Apparently everybody's loving the thong for some reason. Like these are the new, there's 2 people hugging each other there. We've got a toothbrush. So yeah, there's a, is that a heart, the bottom one? So yeah, there's some interesting ones there. We've got a ladder, so there's certainly some interesting ones there. Now, what I want to show you, this will just take a couple of minutes, so bear with me. I want to show you my screen and share with you a larger summary of that in video format. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to enlarge this. I hope this is all going to work well. If my internet, don't do that to me. Here we go. Okay, what did you think, guys? What took your fancy there? Pretty cool, isn't it? Strange. Some of them are strange in... oh, hang on. Hang on, let me just get rid of that in the background. What did you think of that? Is there anyone that particularly grabbed your attention that you thought was pretty cool? That was just a really sort of quick summary of what they all are. So you can just replay this video and have a look at what they are. But interesting choices, like an elevator emoji and a toothbrush emoji. We've got I noticed they put thong and sandal. That's obviously to cater for different sort of words around the world because we all call it sort of a different thing. Lynn likes the flip-flops. Brigitte likes the potted plant. Olive, I couldn't help but think of you, Olive. Did you see the picture of the olive? Maybe you could use that in future, Olive. Who knows? An odd collection being added. Yeah, some of them are interesting, I would like to see. Charlene, as a Canadian, you like the beaver. So Patricia's saying lots of cool things there. So where Facebook are at with that is they've been approved. So now all the different sort of platforms need to go and develop their software, if you like, to go and make that happen. So when you go to your emojis sort of section, like on Facebook, you'll go to the emojis section that you can add them in. So they're not there yet, guys. They've got about 6 months to sort of develop all of that on Twitter and Facebook and wherever else uses emojis. So that is what is coming there. The other thing I want to alert you to is an update that is already here. Okay, I'm going to show you a different graphic and now, which is going to, well, I'll tell you what it is first, okay? And this is all to do with privacy on Facebook. And Facebook have said, quote, starting the decade by giving you more control over your privacy. This is one of the things that Mark Zuckerberg said to us in 2018 he was going to bring in, and it's here now. It's on your phones now. I'll show you how to access that in a moment. And this is making people's data more private. And this is where we're moving into an era where, you know, certain things are going to go into lockdown, things are going to be private, they're going to protect us as individuals, as consumers, and that's why we want to sort of grow and build out business pages where things are public and they're able to be public, but things like personal profiles and definitely personal information, they want to keep private and protected. So Facebook has brought in this thing called, let me get the official wording for it. And I'll show you the graphic in a minute. It's escaped me now. I've been looking at it all morning. Yeah, so it enables you to control what they call off Facebook activity. And what I'll do after this live is I'll put some links in a post in the group, the social media strategies for home business owners. I'll put some links. So if you want to read up on a little bit about this, then you've got the information to do that, because Facebook has got some information regarding what is off Facebook activity. Now, unbeknownst to you, and this is where we get caught with you seeing things and thinking, what's the reason I'm being targeted by this or that, whatever. It's because of what you've done. I like what you've looked at on, you know, the big wide world of the internet, that you're being tracked. Everything is being tracked. Everything that you do is being tracked. So off Facebook activity are things like, have you ever logged into something and you can log in via your email, or you can log in via Facebook or Google? Like, it gives you options to log into something like a piece of software or a website or something like that. Every time you log in via Facebook, I very rarely log into somewhere through my Facebook. And it tells you that they can use your data and track your data when they do that. I usually log in by my email to stop the tracking. Okay. So every time you log into something via Facebook, so even though it's an external website or a software or something like that, if you log in via your Facebook profile, they are tracking you. Okay. And they send all your data to Facebook, and then Facebook sends that information out and you can be retargeted with ads and things like that. So it's all about tracking. So what they're enabling you to do is turn off, if you want to, turn off your off Facebook activity. So anything that you log in via sort of Facebook, that external, you know, person, website, whatever, can't then use that information. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out for Facebook advertisers, because we use a lot of retargeting strategies that are very successful, because Facebook and people externally know what you're looking at, and they send that data back to Facebook, and everybody's got Facebook pixels. Like if they do Facebook advertising, that's why people use pixels, because everything's tracked, and then you get retargeted with ads and things like that. So, but we have the ability to turn it off, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, so let me show you another graphic. So my face is going to disappear again. So have a look at this. So I'll put these pictures and some links in my free group after this live, okay? So Facebook's clear history privacy tool. So Facebook is allowing you now to clear your history for your off Facebook activity. So this is how you find it. I've had a look and it is there already on mine. So you go to your settings in Facebook. My settings, no, they did look like that actually. So you go to settings and privacy once you're in Facebook. So you go into Facebook first, and then you click the little sort of hamburger menu and then go to, I think it was, let me check that. So Facebook, hamburger menu, scroll down to the bottom. Yeah, it is. You go to settings and privacy, and then there's settings underneath that. And then you go to this area called off Facebook activity, and then it gives you some options of what you can do. Okay, so I won't go into sort of huge detail about that. I'll provide more information in the social media strategies free group. If any of you are watching on my business page and you're not in that group, this is the group that you are looking for. Hang on, where is it? Change my graphic there. So we'll take that off. This is the group that you're looking for, the name of the group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. Okay, so I'll put some more detail, a picture of that, like a copy of that picture and the links and stuff like that in there. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one sort of plays out, but that's there here and now. So as consumers on Facebook, you are going to get alerted to this. So they apparently, Facebook is going to be dropping alerts in people's newsfeed about clearing their history. So if you see that pop up shortly, you'll know what it's all about, and you can have the option to go into your settings to clear your own history. So there's not so much tracking on what you look at and what you explore and what you search and stuff like that. Okay, so that's an interesting one. The last one I want to share with you quickly is they're beta testing the new format. So we've known about this for ages, but there's going to be a new format of Facebook on the desktop version, and it kind of looks like this. So this is not mine. Obviously, I don't have it, but they're beta testing it, and you can have dark mode on it. So this is actually from a computer, and it's going to look like Facebook looks from a phone. So, you know, when you go onto a phone and you have the stories front and center, when you log into Facebook on a computer, then it's going to sort of mirror that and look like that. And it's going to give you the options on the left and the right-hand side that very much look like a mobile phone. So things are changing. Things that Mark Zuckerberg said he was going to introduce are now sort of coming into fruition this year in 2020. So, you know, the emojis will come in. That clear history is here now. Check your phones to see if it's there. If you want more instructions around that, look out for the post in the free group. And yeah, we will all be seeing in time to come a brand new version of Facebook on our desktop computers, which will mirror sort of what we're seeing on phones. So things are changing, guys. Oh, you like the dark mode, Matthew? Oh, Rose has already seen the notification. I've bookmarked it now. Right, so it's already rolling out because it's already there. The option is already there. So yeah, you will see that if you haven't already. So Brigitte, I love the black. Michael's seen that, done that. Privacy settings, that is. Okay, so you've already seen it. I had a privacy pop up this morning. So as everybody is logging into their Facebook now, then they're going to sort of see that. So just to share with you sort of what that's all about. So there's some updates for you. I hope that just brings you a little bit up to speed as to sort of what's coming, what's happening, and what things, you know, mean. So it's always good to keep up with things that are happening out and about in the social media world, isn't it, guys? Yeah, I hope that was helpful and insightful to know what's coming. Look out for the emojis, but they might be a number of months before we actually see them sort of, you know, actually come to fruition and you see them on your devices and things like that. So thank you. I prefer the white. There is an option. Yes, there's always an option. So you can choose dark mode. You don't have to go to dark mode. So there will be a choice. Yeah. Okay, I think Matthew's already checked whether it's there, and it is there. So yeah, have a look around, you know, and see what's there for you, and definitely keep updated. I think 2020 is going to be the year of change, that we're going to see a lot of these updates that, you know, Mark Zuckerberg said was coming. Privacy, like he's been in the firing line so much regarding privacy. So we're going to see a lot more things roll out regarding, you know, making sure that our data is private. If we don't want to be tracked, you know, you can clear that history so it doesn't get used, or you don't get retargeted with advertising campaigns and things like that. So I don't think the average user that is not knowledgeable about this kind of stuff, I mean, they'll get their alert on their phone like you guys have, some of you have already seen, but I'm not sure that the average consumer would even know that this is something on an ongoing basis. You guys will, because you're into social media, you're learning about social media and all these kind of things. points, but I'm just not sure that this will be a huge thing that everybody adopts across sort of Facebook land, like, 2.3 billion users. And there's some updated stats on that. I saw 2 news reports today. One still said 2.3 billion users. Someone else said Facebook has updated and said that there are 2.5 billion users on Facebook, which wouldn't surprise me. So he's made some announcements just yesterday, I think it was, on their quarterly call. So there's things coming. There's things moving. Okay, so I hope that keeps you up to speed and up to date. Just good stuff to know. So I will look forward to seeing you guys same time, same place tomorrow. And for those of you in the video challenge, well done for getting started. Those of you that haven't started, just start a day late. Get on it. Just do it, okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.